shot. You drilled him.
Drilled him. Drilled him.
All right, we're here. We're at camp. We made the long road in. It was terrible. It was a crawl. I think it was over an hour to go, maybe 8 miles. So yeah, we're gonna get everything unloaded, get everything set up, and then we'll go out for the evening and see what we can see.
Yeah, we also decided to come in later today because we were hoping to find one off the road on the way in, so we wouldn't have to set up camp or do a lot of work, but
that was not the case. Not the case on that one.
That didn't happen. So
Plan B.
Now effort. All right, it's we're in the first evening of our hunt. We got out here today, so we didn't hunt the morning, and we got up in one of our spots that we like quite a bit, and we've hunted since I was probably 10 years old, and so we know it really well. And right now we're kind of in prime time. All of the deer are coming out and moving quite a bit, and right around 3:30 glassed up our first buck of the hunt, little guy, and then saw a handful of does and glassed up the nicest buck we've seen. And on the early hunts, if we had multiple tags, someone would probably go after it. It's a pretty decent buck, big forky. Saw another buck, much smaller, but we're going to be very patient on this hunt, just because in these late tags you can really get into some great deer. So we're in a place where we can see a lot. It's a little breezy, but not too bad. A little warm, but not too bad. So we're out here scouring the hills, seeing what we can do here this evening. Unfortunately, we had a breakdown on the Ranger, so it's out of commission for the hunt. So we just gotta roll with those punches and go from there. But
so it's Friday night. We got in today. We set up camp. Got out in the field probably about 2 o'clock. Setting glass till dark. We saw probably seven little bucks, a bunch of does. Parents are going to be in tomorrow, so they're going to head out with us. I think we're going to go to the same area, see if we can't turn up something a little bigger. And yeah, we're excited. First full day tomorrow.
A little whiskey?
Yeah, a little toddy action going on. So we can sleep good. Day 2. The spot we wanted to go to, there's a couple hunters beat us there. So we just went a little further in. Mom and Dad are with us. So we're just going to start glassing and see what we see.
I found some. right there. Alright, it's the second spot. It's the first morning. There's water everywhere. And we just got up on this big hill to that side, and you can see the other side. There's a lot to look at. So me and Ed started on this side, and Mom and Dad are on the other side. So hopefully we turn up some more deer. We saw a bunch of deer this morning. Nothing big. I think 3 or 4 bucks. But this area looks pretty good, so we'll see what happens. Alright, it's evening time. The wind has been a pain in the ass recently. I'm kind of out of it on the side that I'm at, but it's sort of been blowing over this this ridge here. Seen some more deer. Definitely bucks chasing does. It's kind of interesting to watch. I haven't hunted this time of year very much, so I'm used to seeing bachelor groups of bucks, and if you see does, then more than likely you're not going to see any bucks, but you'll just catch them sprinting down hills, and sure enough, there's a buck behind them chasing them. So other than that, we're just out here trying to spot some does and some deer and some bucks this evening. About this time yesterday evening, they really started coming out sort of all over the place, so hopefully that happens out here. Otherwise, it's been pretty cool. The temperature's dropping, so I got my layers on, and we'll see what we find. We passed up a buck that probably on other hunts we would normally shoot, but this hunt, this early in the hunt, we're gonna wait and see what else we can find.
What are we on? Day 3?
Day 3.
Day 3. Ryan's in camp.
B squad. Fence squad.
Gate bitch.
Gate bitch.
Luckily it's the rut.
It's Gates. Gate.
Luckily it's the rut, so this guy can find does, so luckily we'll be alright. That's the only reason we brought him along.
Doe squad. You motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're gonna walk in 1.5 miles to this tank up here, and then see what happens. Never been in here before.
Mike and Evan guys now. We just started. Alright, a little update. We've been glassing in this rough wind all morning. We've come across a few bucks. We're starting to find more and more. Then I had a little equipment malfunction. I had a tripod break. So I luckily had another one in the quad. I ran all the way back down the hill. Grabbed another one. Unfortunately, this thing's like 12 pounds. But whatever, I'll carry it around for the day. It's better than glassing with a broken tripod. So now we're going to head up the hills here. We got Mike out just over this finger here. We're gonna head up and see if we can find some more bucks. Kind of once the sun came up, they started coming out a little more, but I imagine with us having a full moon the last couple days, they're gonna start to bed down here shortly. So we'll get up in this backcountry and see what we get into.
balls, plus 10 stamina, a -2 agility. All right, we're still on Ed's December whitetail hunt. The wind has been pretty miserable today. I think we'd be seeing a ton more deer if it wasn't for the wind, but we did see a mountain lion earlier, which was super cool. Saw 3 deer running for their lives over the course of the next 20 minutes in that same area. Never saw the lion again, but really cool nonetheless. I'm over here cooking some dinner, as you can probably see back here, or cooking some lunch, I should say. We got the cooker going. We got the Mountain House Special chicken rice. It smells like it might be kind of like Mexican chicken or Mexican rice. A little spice to it, so it smells pretty good. But we're way the hell up here. We've hiked a long way today. We're probably gonna hunt this area for a significant amount of time tomorrow, the day after that. There's so much to look at, and there's no way you can cover it all, but it's really nice up here. We can definitely see ourselves hunting up here in the future. It's our first time out here, but the wind has made today pretty miserable. But it's lunchtime. I probably won't nap. I'm not super tired, so I'm just gonna eat and refuel and start glassing some more, and hopefully I can find some of these guys down in these ravines below us and catch them out of the wind, because they don't really like to move in the wind very much. So
Decent mass on the main thing, that's for sure, with the almost formation one.
Or is that a doe?
I see it. I don't know if it's a doe yet.
He's acting like he's being dominant. He's scraping. He's looking over there.
Get big.
Yeah. But he's acting really agitated at the moment. I want to see like a 120 come over and kick his ass and then shoot him.
We're probably looking at an 80, high 80s, low 90s buck right here.
There he is.
There he is. Got some weight.
Yeah. Is that the one you guys were thinking then?
I think he's the one.
Yeah, he's got some weight to him. Real tall too.
Yep. Nice buck.
Golly.
Right on.
Real tall deer.
Right there is cool. All this in here.
Yeah, that bladed width to it.
Like that.
And we shot him from right at that post.
Yeah.
Right there.
All of a 3-minute retrieval.
Yeah. It took us 6 hours to follow the blood trail. Finally came to him right here.
He was doing some raking.
Oh yeah. Rubbing all over. Cool. You want to finish your story?
It's done.
It's done.
Yep. Southern Arizona Coues buck, 2019.